Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about something that happens behind closed doors. A small habit that many of us might have without even thinking twice about it. It's about what you do right after those intimate, passionate moments. You're feeling hot, maybe a little out of breath, and your first instinct is to reach for a glass of ice-cold water or a chilled soda to cool down, right? It seems logical, a quick way to quench that post-activity thirst and bring your body temperature back to normal. But what if I told you that this seemingly harmless habit could actually be setting you up for some unpleasant health issues? It sounds surprising, but health experts are waving a little red flag about this. And today, we're going to dive deep into why. We'll explore the science behind it, what's happening inside your body, and most importantly, what you should be doing instead to take care of yourself and your partner. This is a topic that doesn't get talked about enough, but it's crucial for your overall well-being. So let's get into it and uncover the truth about that post-intimacy cold drink. First, let's set the scene. During sex, your body goes into high-performance mode. It's a workout. Your heart rate skyrockets, your breathing becomes faster and deeper, your body temperature rises, and you sweat. This is your sympathetic nervous system at work, the fight or flight response, which has been triggered by excitement and physical exertion. Every system in your body, from your muscles to your circulatory system, is operating at a heightened state. It's an amazing energy-consuming process. Now, picture this. At the peak of all this physiological excitement, you finish, and your body begins its cool-down phase. This is when your parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest system, starts to take over. Its job is to bring everything back to a state of calm and equilibrium. Your heart rate slows, your breathing stabilizes, and your body starts the process of recovery. This transition is delicate. Your internal organs, especially your stomach and digestive tract, are still readjusting from the intense energy burn. They are in a sensitive state, trying to get back to their normal rhythm. This is precisely where the problem with cold drinks begins. When you introduce something icy cold into your system at this exact moment, you're essentially creating a shock to the system. Think about it like plunging a hot piece of metal into cold water. That sudden, drastic temperature change causes a powerful reaction. Dr. Tran Ngoc Luu Phuong, a respected digestive specialist, explains this very clearly. He says that immediately after intense activity like sex, your stomach is trying to regulate itself. Downing a cold drink forces the stomach walls to contract violently and suddenly. This isn't a gentle, normal digestive process. It's a harsh, abrupt spasm. This sudden contraction can lead to a host of immediate problems. You might experience sharp abdominal pain, uncomfortable cramps, or a sudden feeling of indigestion and bloating. It disrupts the natural, gentle process of your stomach returning to its resting state. If this becomes a regular habit, happening time and time again, the repeated stress on your stomach can have more serious, long-term consequences. Experts warn that this frequent spasming can increase your risk of developing gastritis, which is the inflammation of the stomach lining. And in more severe cases, it could even contribute to the formation of painful stomach ulcers. It's not just a one-time discomfort. It's a pattern of stress that can wear down your digestive health over time, and the research backs this up. A study published in the prestigious Journal of Gastroenterology in 2019 looked into this very issue. The findings were quite clear. Consuming very cold drinks when your body is in a state of excitement or fatigue significantly increases the risk of damaging the stomach lining. This is especially true for individuals who already have a history of stomach issues, like gastric or duodenal diseases. For them, that cold drink is like adding fuel to the fire, potentially triggering a painful flare-up and worsening their condition. So, while it feels refreshing in the moment, you could be unknowingly causing inflammation and damage to a very vital part of your body. But the potential harm isn't just limited to your stomach. The shock of a cold drink can also temporarily throw your circulatory system for a loop. Remember how we talked about your body being hot and your blood vessels being dilated? During arousal and physical exertion, your blood vessels expand to allow for increased blood flow to your muscles and skin, which helps regulate your temperature. This is a natural and healthy response. However, when you suddenly introduce an ice-cold liquid into your core, it triggers the opposite reaction. Your body's internal thermostat senses the sudden drop in temperature and tries to conserve heat. As a result, those dilated blood vessels constrict rapidly. This sudden change in vessel diameter can cause a quick temporary drop in blood pressure. For many people, this might not be noticeable. But for those who are more sensitive or perhaps a bit dehydrated after the activity, this can lead to some pretty disorienting symptoms. You might suddenly feel dizzy, lightheaded, or even experience a moment of vertigo, as if the room is spinning. It's your body's confused reaction to the mixed signals it's receiving, the lingering heat from the activity and the sudden internal cold from the drink. This isn't a dangerous, life-threatening event for most, but it's certainly not a pleasant or healthy way to conclude an intimate experience. It disrupts that peaceful post-coital bliss and replaces it with a feeling of physical unease. So now that we understand the why not, let's focus on the what to do instead. The goal is still the same. You want to rehydrate and help your body cool down comfortably and safely. The solution is simple, gentle, and much more in tune with what your body actually needs in that moment. First and foremost, the best thing you can drink is warm water, or at the very least, water that's at room temperature. This might not sound as instantly gratifying as an ice-cold beverage, but it's infinitely kinder to your system. Warm or room temperature water won't cause that thermal shock to your digestive tract. Your stomach can accept it easily without any violent contractions. It allows you to rehydrate effectively while letting your body shast and digest. System do its job without any sudden interruptions. Your organs can continue their gradual return to a stable state, which is the healthiest way to recover. Second, think about replenishing your energy. You just burned a significant number of calories. Instead of reaching for a sugary soda, consider having a light, healthy snack. Fresh fruits are a fantastic choice. Think about a banana, which is packed with potassium to help with muscle function and prevent cramps. Or a few slices of an orange or an apple, which provide natural sugars for a quick energy boost, plus essential vitamins and fiber. These natural foods are easy for your sensitive stomach to digest, and they provide the micronutrients your body needs to recover and repair itself. It's a way of nourishing your body after you've asked it to perform. And finally, and this is perhaps the most overlooked tip, just give yourself a moment to rest. There's no rush. After intimacy, one of the best things you can do for your body is to simply lie still for a few minutes. Cuddle with your partner, breathe deeply, and allow your heart rate and your breathing to naturally return to their normal rhythm. This short period of rest allows your entire system, including your circulatory and digestive systems, to stabilize. Once you feel your body has calmed down, that's the perfect time to slowly sip some room temperature water or have that piece of fruit. By listening to your body and giving it this gentle transition period, you are not only avoiding the potential harm of a cold drink, but also enhancing the overall experience of intimacy, turning it into a moment of true connection and care for yourself and your partner. To sum it all up, that instinct to grab a cold drink after sex is completely understandable, but it's a habit worth breaking. The sudden shock of cold can cause stomach cramps, long-term digestive issues, and circulatory stress like dizziness. Instead, opt for kindness. Treat your body gently after it's been through an intense, wonderful experience. Choose warm or room temperature water. Refuel with a light, nutritious snack like fruit. And most importantly, take a few minutes to just rest and let your body come back to equilibrium naturally. It's a small change that can make a big difference in your overall health and well-being, turning a moment of pleasure into an act of holistic self-care. Thank you so much for joining me today to talk about this important topic. I hope you found this information helpful and insightful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content on health, wellness, and living your best life. Stay healthy, stay mindful, and I'll see you in the next video.